Okay.
Hello, and welcome to Dr. Boardgame. It's raining outside, so we're going to do something that's a little hot. We've decided to do a board game that's cooperative. I don't know if many of you are familiar with cooperative board games, but in the last couple decades, they've been coming out more and more. Most people, they enjoy the thrill of playing against each other, but sometimes it's nice to be on the same team. So, today, we're doing Forbidden Desert. These are my guests, Leslie, Desmond, and Seema. We've all picked out characters. There are many different characters. There's an archaeologist, a climber, an explorer, a meteorologist, a navigator, and a water carrier. What's happened is, we've crash landed.
It was Seema's fault.
Yes. And what we need to do is we need to find all the parts to our airship so we can get back in the air and get away. Unfortunately, there's a desert storm blowing. And every time the desert storm blows, more sand builds up. And if enough sand gets on everything, we won't be able to get our parts. And also, because we're in a desert, the sun is going to beat down on us. We have a certain amount of water for each character, and once you reach below zero for your water, after the sun dehydrates you, you die. So there's three ways we can lose the game, and there's only one way we can win. We can lose the game by one person dying, because we're being cooperative. We can lose the game by too many deserts, sandstorms happening. So every time a sandstorm happens, we put a tile on, and if we run out of sand, we lose the game. And also, if this little chart for the sandstorm that picks up and picks up and picks up hits the top, we lose the game. We win the game by collecting all the pieces from the airship and surviving.
So, Doctor, this sounds like a lot of ways you can lose.
Yeah.
How do you win?
You beat the game. You win by collecting the parts and surviving long enough for everyone to get back with the parts to your airship, to put them on the airship and fly away. This game is a sequel to a 2010 game called Forbidden Island, in which the island sank as you were trying to do a similar thing and get away on a boat. So, let's begin. Leslie, you can go first. You have different things.
Know who we all are? I'm
Sure.
curious who our people are. So, I am the archaeologist, aka Laura Croft. I shall be Laura Croft for the evening. And my special ability is that I can clear 2 sand from 1 tile for 1 action. So, just saying, you guys need me.
My character is an explorer. Brick McHuffin stuff. So, I get to move diagonally. I can move, clear sand, or use sandblasters diagonally. There's equipment that we can get, which sandblasters are part of. We get that equipment by excavating, so using a turn to turn over a tile.
I am the meteorologist, and I am the one and only Kermit the Frog. And my ability is spend actions to draw fewer storm cards, 1 per action at the beginning of your step.
Yep.
And I am a water carrier, aka a water bender, aka Katara. So my role in the game is take 2 water from excavated water tiles for 1 action. So there's 3 different water tiles. And I can also give water to players on adjacent tiles for free at any time. So I'm kind of important.
We all have to work together in order to try to achieve our goals. And the game is against us. That's the nice thing about a cooperative game. So, there are 4 actions you get to do. You can do any of these up to 4 times or a combination of them. You can move to an adjacent unblocked. So if there's more than 2 sand on it, it becomes blocked. 2 or more sand. So you can't move on there unless you have a special ability which allows you to. These are adjacent, except for diagonals for the explorer. You can clear sand by using a point if you're on an adjacent or on that tile, and you can excavate, which is flipping it over, and you can pick up a part if you find it. The parts are hidden as well as tunnels and water wells throughout this desert. The interesting thing is that every time we flip over a tile, it gives us a hint. So if we find one, there's going to be 2 tiles that'll point towards the direction of each of these parts, kind of navigating towards them with horizontal and vertical lining up.
All right. Okay, so I think I know what I need to do now.
Okay.
So because I'm the archaeologist, I can clear 2 sand from each tile. So that's kind of my role here. So I think what I'm going to do, if my team is okay with that, is I'd like to move here for 1, and then I'm going to clear, and excavate.
Yep,
Makes sense?
that works out good.
So we'll clear this, get the water going, and then I'll excavate the one I'm on. That means I get to flip it over.
Yep.
Over. All right. So it looks like a what?
It's an equipment tile.
Yay, equipment!
Would you care to pass Leslie an equipment card? So Leslie gets an equipment card. Every card is different and gives us different abilities.
Ooh.
What did you get?
I got a Dune Blaster. Remove all sand from your tile or an adjacent tile. So
You want to show the camera?
I will absolutely show the camera. We'll just put it right there.
That is a really awesome piece of equipment, because if sand piles up and piles up and piles up, it's going to take forever, even for Leslie, to get rid of it. So that's an important piece of equipment we've got to hold on to for a little while.
So a question, since I'm an archaeologist and I can actually clear 2 sand from my tile or adjacent tiles, would this be a good one for somebody else to have, and can I give it to them?
Yes, you can. You can give it to them when they're passing through your area. Same with water. Those are actions you can do for free, or if you're on the same tile at the same point in time.
Okay, cool. All right, that's my turn.
All right. So since I'm an explorer, I'm going to...
Would you like to?
Oh, yes, you have to do
right.
2 cards. Good.
Oh,
no,
that's-
you can flip them forever.
That's okay, yeah, you can flip them. So we got 2.
One at a time.
One at a time.
So,
Okay, so the first one here, this is the bottom, right? So the storm moves up 1.
so we moved the tile. This is the storm in the middle, and it's constantly moving. So now we have to put sand on the storm.
Okay, and the next one. And now the storm moves down 1. Uh-oh.
All right, so now this area is blocked. We're going to need Leslie or someone to get up there.
I can do it.
All right, I'm going to go this way, and I am going to clear, so move 1, clear 2, clear 3, and excavate this piece, which is also another gear. So if you could pass me a gear card, please. I get Secret Water Reserve. All players on my tile receive 2 water. I can play this at any time. So if we start to get dehydrated, it's probably a good thing to hold on
We
to.
all meet up at the Oasis of Jason. I mean, Dr. or Brick McHuffin Hugs.
All right, so we're going to move 2 over. 1, 2.
Now, do they both get? They do.
They both get.
Oh,
You want
no.
to flip another card, Desmond? Seema? All right. And we're going to move 2 down. So, as you see, the storm just does not stop. It's the desert.
Now we draw some cards.
That was the cards.
Oh, right.
Now it's Desmond.
I'll move to the side with Dr. Boardgame,
Okay.
and I excavate this.
Yeah.
You have to be.
You have to take the sand off.
Okay.
You can remove the sand adjacent, so you can take it off if you wish.
So that counts as 1 action.
That's 2.
his 2.
Move is 1 and excavate's 1. You could move there or here and excavate either of those as well.
I'll move.
Or you can still use your option to have 1 less or 2 less cards drawn.
So we can actually.
He can actually make it so that the storm doesn't build up
Okay.
because he's a meteorologist.
Oh,
All right.
so I'll flip
No,
this.
you don't have to draw a card
Okay.
because you've used your...
2 actions
Yep.
to stop from.
For each time he does that, he stops 1 card from being pulled up.
Okay, so for 1 action stops 1 card.
Right.
Okay, so we
Oh,
only
okay.
need to. Oh, we don't have to draw any
We don't have to
cards.
draw any card.
Nice.
It's your turn, Seema.
All right. So I have a question.
Yes.
If we excavated this guy, can we
Yes.
put that water in reserve, or do we have to use it right away?
It's always there, so you can always go back to pick up more water.
Okay. can you use it more than once, or is it
Oh,
just
yes.
once?
Nope, it's always there. It's a well.
Okay.
If it's a well. It could be dried up and nothing there.
All right. Well, seeing as we're still kind of plump with water, we don't need to really give anybody extra water. So what I'll do is I'll move over one,
Everyone's running away from me.
two, excavate.
Okay?
Oops, sorry.
So it's a well.
Ooh, a 2-drop well.
Now, at this point in time, you would receive water, but for free because you're the water bearer, but you don't need any, and none of us need any.
Yeah. And then I'll use my last movement to go with beside Lara Croft.
All
Because I
right.
don't want her to be lonely. Thanks.
This also, now that it's coming up to your turn, once she's done the sand, you would be able to give Seema your equipment if you wish.
Oh,
Do you
that's
wanna-
a good
Desmond,
idea.
do you
I'm
wanna-
so glad you thought of that.
Draw a few?
You thought of that, didn't you?
Yeah, I so totally about that.
Great.
I need sand markers on here and here. One, and then the other one. There you go. That one's blocked. One more, Seema.
Oh,
All right, because this is interesting and fun. Because it can't go down any further, because this is the area, we get a reprieve. So nothing happens.
Yay! Nothing happens. All right, I need to clear some sand over here. It's my turn now, right?
Yep.
All right. So do you guys think I should go down to where it's getting blocked and just kind of like go, or should I do around the area that I'm in?
I think you should give the equipment to Seema first.
Oh yes, then that takes. Oh, that's a free.
That's
action.
free action.
Miss Seema, I mean
yeah. Why do you keep calling me this?
Katara?
I don't understand. Where is it
Katara.
That's
I would like you to have some a dune blaster just in case you are ever buried in the sand.
Well, the intrepid explorer, Dr. Brick McHuckenstuff, doesn't remember names, just saying.
Yes. Well, he didn't even remember his own name, Dr. Brick McCracken stuff.
Huggin.
Oh, Huggins. Yeah, I don't know. So, what do you guys think? Should I go down? Should I go like in this area? Should
You
I
should-
stay close? Should
I think you should head towards that area because the storm's over there, and on top you can be.
Right. So I'll head over there, but maybe I'll go here.
Yep.
So 1, 2, and then I'll do like 3, 4,
Sure.
something like that. Okay. So 1, 2,
So Leslie can still move on top of the sand as long as there's only one sand marker.
3, 4.
If the storm goes over top of Leslie, she will end up getting
Buried alive.
and have to dig herself out, or have one of us help her.
All right, let's have one of those sand markers. Or the one
Nope.
no, sorry,
Card.
Card,
Oh,
sorry.
the weather cards.
And it is up 1.
You want to get a sand marker?
And the next card.
Oh, sun beats
The
down.
sun beats down.
Everyone except for anyone that was in a tunnel. There's tunnels hidden throughout here, or have special sun shield, loses 1 water.
Where's the water bear now, Katara?
Right behind you. Right behind you.
All right. It's okay. Leave me behind. So, what happens to that when the sun beats down?
Nothing. This only goes up when the storm picks up. There's 3 cards in there that call
Okay,
the
good.
storm picks up.
Okay,
So we're still lucky right now.
we're good.
Yeah. 1 brick is covered with sand. All right, Desmond, it's your turn.
So is like Desmond like Kermit's middle name or something? I didn't know it this whole time.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Well,
How's Miss Piggy doing these days?
Desmond's playing a meteorologist, and a little
Taking a
known
break?
fact is that back on Sesame Street, Kermit the Frog was the meteorologist, the weatherman.
Okay. So that's where that whole thing came from.
So we can blame you for the rain.
Here you go, Desmond. What do you want to do?
I think I want to come help you.
All right.
Where do you want to go?
If you go this way, Desmond, on your way, you can pick up some water for 1 action.
I think I'll go around and try helping you, or clearing some sand.
Yep.
And
You want to go this way or that way?
Now remember, I can clear 2 sand in 1 action.
If you go this way, I can meet up with you over here.
yeah, I'll do that.
Okay?
And also keep in mind that every time that there's a sun beats down, we have to go down 1, but you can actually foresee that with one of your actions. So you can actually maybe tell the future by using some of your actions to see what might be coming up in the game.
That's very smart.
Okay, one,
Yeah.
and then another one.
Yeah, I'll move 2.
Okay, do you want to flip that over, or what do you want?
Yeah, I think I might flip it over.
May as well excavate. Ooh.
All right. So the other orange,
This
yes, the gemstone is in this level as well.
Okay.
So Katara, aka Seema,
Now he's only taken 3, so he could go. He could move one more space if he wanted to get ready.
or he can only have to draw one card if he chooses to use that.
Oh, okay.
One less card is one less thing that happens to us.
I think I'll draw one less card.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good idea.
Go ahead and draw.
One card.
And 1, 2. So this has become blocked and only a little bit of sand. Good work. So, Katara, aka Seema, what do you do?
All right. What do I want to do, or what do I
What do you do in
general?
real life?
Oh, in real life. Okay. Well, in real life, my alter ego Seema ends up works at the library here in Olds. I'm the computer services coordinator, so I do cool things like teach people how to use the computer and different electronics that we have at the library. Digital literacy for the win.
Don't they have like virtual reality at the library now too?
We are. So yeah, basically we do. We just need to get it set up and on the way, so you can come and see us at the library and go exploring to many other places using virtual reality. It's kind of
Shameful
exciting.
plug.
Shameless plug.
All right. Well, what would you like to do for your move?
Okay, what do I want to do? Well, we have the storm over here. If we want to stay together, we want to excavate, right? So
The more we excavate, the quicker we find the pockets.
yeah. So what I'm gonna do is put my piece there and excavate that. Did we excavate this? Or
All right.
is that? Oh, did we excavate?
That's where we crashed.
That's where we crashed.
We have found the base of the ship.
All right.
So that's where we need to get back to.
Fly back to.
Alright, so that is 2 actions. I have 2 left. So if I dug and excavate, oh no, because I'm moving, so it doesn't count. How about?
So
No,
you've
but-
done 2 actions. You've moved and you've excavated. You have 2.
You could also use this.
Yeah,
there's
but they're
a
not
lot.
big enough yet in that area.
So then what I think I'll do, I'll set it up for you. So I can go on there and excavate.
Okay, well, you'd
Now
have
you
to
can
clear the
excavate
sand.
Beside.
I can
You'd have to
excavate-
clear the sand.
Oh, so clearing the sand and then I can excavate?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that, please.
No, you can't excavate adjacent, can you? I thought you had to be on it.
Nope, you have to be on it.
On it. So I've already used one, and I'll just move to that spot then.
Well, you could. Okay. I was just thinking you could also clear the sand on the one that I'm on, and then because
then
you were
you don't
there
have to waste
anyway,
a turn.
and then I can just go and do the 2
Okay. Yeah, I can do that too. So excavate yours.
because we can't excavate if the sand keeps building up, right?
All right.
All right. So me, I can clear 2 at a time. So I think I'm gonna head towards where we got that pile of 2. Oh, we need
Before
to
we do that, we gotta
Sorry.
do that. So 2 cards. Storm is moving.
3 this way. 1, 2, and we cover our water.
And this one.
Dang.
1 more card.
Oh yes. Storm picks up.
All right,
cards.
Desmond.
So what does it mean when the storm picks up?
Now we have gone from 2 cards to 3 cards every turn. So once Leslie is done, she will draw 3 cards instead of 2 from now on.
All right.
All of us. And when it builds up even more, we pick more cards. So we need to get this done quick.
All right. So I'm gonna move towards where there's piles of 2, and start clearing those all off at once. So I'm gonna go 1. You can clear both of those off. That's 2, 3, and I might as well clear this one off while I'm on it.
All right. Good job. I have no reason.
Wait.
We gotta
Oh.
draw 3 cards.
Pull 3 cards. We want to make this.
Uh-oh.
Ah no!
Go ahead.
It's okay. It's still a 3. That's 1. Oh, down 1.
Okay, down 1.
I as well only have 2 water, but I have the secret water reserve. So, if we meet up, everyone,
We can head towards that well. I can undo it, and then we can all be on it and fill up.
no, I can give you water without having to be at the well.
Okay.
So we can-
All right. So, I'm going to use my Dune Sandblaster at this point
Oh, yeah, you can
to get
die.
rid of these 3, because I can do diagonal stuff,
Yay!
thereby clearing the path for
Cliff
Desmond.
and stuff. Hugs.
And
I don't know.
I am going to go up here. So that's 2 movements. 3 movements. This is a tunnel. Now, if the sun beats down, I'm protected in that tunnel. Also, it's a gear. Would you please pass me a gear? I have a solar shield. Me and any other pawns on the same tile as me do ignore the effects of sun beats down, so we won't get dehydrated.
Now, when that happens, is that a one-time use or is that forever?
It's a one-time use. So, that was 1, 2, 3. I will also get rid of this one to try to clear the area for Desmond to come through.
All right, Desmond, it's all on you. I mean, Kermit.
All right. Sorry, Seema.
I'm very.
2 more cards. Sorry, Seema. You
No,
need
it
to
goes-
work your
oh,
way
no,
out.
No.
Yep, it went back. Seema's buried.
Oh, yeah, I see.
One more. Hope it doesn't go back. 1, 2.
So what happens when you're on a blocked tile?
So now Seema needs to dig herself out before she can do anything else. Or have someone else
So
do
she's
it.
buried, she can't take actions? And
No.
So she has to dig first.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'll do.
It's Desmond's turn.
Oh, yeah, sorry, guys.
This is so exciting.
So, what do you do, Desmond? You go to school?
We have a question from our audience.
Oh, yeah.
Someone online wants to know if this plays well with 2 players.
It can, because you can also do multiple characters. So if more than one person wants to play more than one character, you can do 2 characters each or even 3 characters each. So yes, it does work with multiple, up from 2 to 5 players.
And then we had another question from someone saying that you might have missed it in the beginning, which yes, you did, but that's okay. We'll just reiterate for those that have just joined us. What is the point of the game? What are we trying to do?
Oh, it's a cooperative game. What we're trying to do is we've crashed the ship. Seema crashed it. And we've got to get all the parts together. And we've got to escape before the desert engulfs us. And, or the storm picks up to a point where we just can't escape. Or someone dies. And you can die by losing all your water. And right now, I'm down to half.
It's not looking good right now, you guys. I'm sorry if you watch us fiery burn in a dehydrated mess, but we will try to do it nicely.
So what do you do, Desmond? Do you go to school?
Yes, I'm going to grade 10. High school, not fun.
We haven't even started. It's summer yet.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be awesome. I hear the teachers at the high school that you're going to are pretty good.
All right. So what would you like to do for your move?
So I can't excavate this
No, you can excavate it if you're beside it in this square.
or this square.
Yes.
I would also start thinking more about your meteorologist powers.
Yes, I know.
So you can look and see what's coming up. Do we just shuffle these back in?
Yes. Once they're all gone through, we shuffle it all together and keep going until.
So that's 1.
I'll move here, excavate this.
Okay. All right.
Ooh.
It's another part. So, what this is saying is he has found this piece. And because it correlates with this row and this horizontal row and vertical row, he can now pick that piece up if he wants as an action. Yeah.
We don't
We
want
need
to
that
get buried, buried.
So that's an action. You just put it by your character. But just put it by your card.
Okay. And
And then
excavate maybe? Or, sorry, clear some sand?
Because you have one left, right?
Yeah. I think I'll pick up one less stone card.
Okay, so 2 storm cards. Oh, the sun beats down. Oh, wait. I am in a tunnel, so I don't take any damage.
Oh,
I am at 0 water right now. 1 more sun beats down, and I am
how are you at here?
dead. I'm an archaeologist. I don't care about water that much. I'm not as good
Well-
as my friend JP, who takes water with him wherever he goes.
If you make it over to me, I can save you.
And I can
Second one.
All right. 1, 2. Good job.
So it's my turn. You need water, so I need to make my way to you.
Or I
I'm
can go
very-
towards Jason on my next turn.
Because I can play this at any time, giving her and me 2 water.
So I'm okay.
'cause I'm only okay. So you're
You
good.
gotta
You
dig
have to
yourself
dig
out
yourself
anyway.
out
So
first.
that's 2 actions,
Yeah.
and then I have 2 left. So what I'm going to do?
There's 2 sand next to you too.
2 sand next to me. Oh, like so 2 actions to take off each of the sand, and then I have to move 1 and excavate. So I think I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
do
can
that.
do that. That would be good.
So I'm gonna take those 2 sand off, please,
Okay, so that's 2 actions.
and then move down 1. Or sorry, yeah, down 1 and flip these or excavate.
You have gotten a gear.
Gear, pretty gear.
I also have a solar shield.
That's good, because now you're protected from the sun while you're out there.
So the solar shield, I have to activate it
It's a one use.
when used, but it's not like I can activate it if like, let's say we draw a sun beats down, can I activate it at that time or?
Yes.
Okay, it's not
Yeah,
like if we
anywhere you
activate
are,
before.
you ignore sun beats down, you discard that.
It's like you have a special wrist thing, and you press it, and it's like this dome comes over top of you. You could see it, right?
Okay, yeah. Okay.
It'd be
I've
pretty
never
cool.
tried it before, so this will be interesting.
I know you're used to just carrying water everywhere, but
Well, I'm used to just like Aang being
I'm an
around me,
archaeologist.
just
I'm good with
putting that
artifacts.
air bubble
Well, and
around.
also because this is a cooperative game, forget about your personal bubble. Okay?
Yes, we need to be able to hug, get close.
All right. If you would mind, 3 cards.
Ta-da!
All right. 1, 2, 3. Another
Never
card.
stops. It's relentless. Oh,
Sun beats down.
Well,
Well,
we
ladies and
just lost
gentlemen,
the game.
sometimes a game is long and sometimes a game is short. This is what
But
happens.
this is great. Actually, we now know how to play, and that's
Yes.
great.
All right. Well, join me next month. We'll do another game.
Hopefully longer.
How will they know what date and where to join you and what game?
If you look on website, Facebook, Pandora's Books and Tea, or Dr. Board Game, you'll see when our upcoming event is. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, and by the way, Will Wheaton, if you're out there, come play with us.
I'm sorry I let you down, guys.
All right.
I feel like I should have just trusted my gut and just went for it.
You couldn't get to me.